All right, let's get right into it. We're going to decode your compensation package today and figure out what your job is really worth. And here's a little spoiler for you. It's a whole lot more than just the number you see on your paycheck.
So have you ever found yourself staring at a job offer, or maybe just thinking about your current role and asking yourself, what's the actual value here? It's a super common question, right? And honestly, understanding the full answer can totally change how you look at your career. We're going to break down that entire package for you.
So the framework that helps us figure all this out is called total rewards. It's a pretty simple idea, but it's really powerful. Basically, it's everything that you, as an employee, see as valuable about your job. It's not just the cash. It's the whole shebang.
Yeah, just look at this image. It really sums it up perfectly. Think of total rewards as this complete treasure chest of goodies you get in return for your time, your talent, and all your hard work. Of course, that includes the money, the monetary rewards, but it also includes all the stuff that isn't cash, like getting a chance to develop your career or just working in a great company culture.
Okay, so what exactly makes up this total package? Well, the whole concept is organized into 5 key elements. Let's break them down, because this is where we really get into the good stuff, the substance that goes way beyond that base salary number. So here they are. These 5 pillars are what hold up the total value of your job. We're going to walk through each one: compensation, benefits, work life, performance and recognition, and last but not least, development. Let's start with the one everyone thinks of first.
First up, compensation. This is the one we all know best, right? It's the cash, and it's usually split into 2 parts. You've got your fixed pay. That's your guaranteed salary or wage that hits your bank account no matter what. And then you have variable pay, which is sometimes called pay at risk. This is stuff like bonuses or commissions that are tied directly to how well you or the company perform.
Next up, we've got benefits. Now, these are absolutely crucial. They're the programs that add to your cash pay and give you a real safety net. We're talking about things like medical insurance, retirement plans like a pension or gratuity, which is basically a lump sum payment you get for long-term service, and sometimes even big-ticket items like company cars or loans. This stuff provides some serious financial security. The third element is work life. This is all about the policies that help you juggle your professional life and your personal life. You know, things like on-site childcare, programs that let you get involved in your community, or those health and wellness initiatives. This element is all about supporting you as a whole person, not just an employee.
Then you've got performance and recognition. And this isn't just about money. It's about feeling seen and appreciated for your hard work. It means getting regular feedback, understanding what's expected of you, and getting formal recognition for the great things you do. You know, this taps into a really deep need we all have to feel valued. And our fifth element is development and career opportunities. This is the part of your rewards that's really focused on the future. It's about learning experiences that build your skills and having clear paths for promotion. It's not just about the job you have today, it's about your employer investing in your career for the long haul.
Okay, so now that we know the 5 elements, let's zoom back in on compensation for a minute. How do companies actually decide what to pay you? There's a whole science to it, an entire architecture behind it, and understanding it is really empowering.
It all kicks off with something called a compensation philosophy. Think of this as the company's rule book. It's a formal statement that explains the why behind their pay decisions. It's their game plan for how they value employees, and it's there to make sure pay is consistent and fair for everyone. And that philosophy leads directly to a market strategy. Just look at this graph. A company has to decide where it wants to sit. Is it going to lead the market by paying more than average to get the best talent? Is it going to match the market to stay competitive? Or is it going to lag, maybe because it offers amazing benefits or an incredible culture to make up for slightly lower pay? This strategy is then put into action through a pay structure. This is basically the company's salary blueprint. It groups all the jobs into a hierarchy with different salary ranges, or grades, that show how much a job is worth to the company. And this chart here shows a classic pay structure. See how as the grade number goes up, the pay range goes up with it? It creates a really clear, logical ladder. As an employee, you can literally see the path for financial growth as you take on more responsibility and climb through the grades. Now, let's look inside just one of those pay grades. Each range has 3 key points. The minimum is the starting line, the lowest salary for someone who is fully qualified for the job. The midpoint is the target, usually lined up with what the market pays for an experienced, fully competent employee. And the maximum is the ceiling, save for those real rock stars with outstanding long-term performance.
And here's a super simple visual of what that looks like. Your salary isn't just one static number. It's designed to move through this range, from the floor to the ceiling. And that movement is based on your experience, your performance, and how you grow in the role over time.
It's also really important to know the difference between these three terms. The minimum wage, that's the legal floor. An employer cannot pay less than that, period. A living wage is what someone actually needs to earn to cover their family's essentials and have a decent quality of life. Then, somewhere in the middle, you have a fair wage. It's more than the minimum, but it's based on what an industry can realistically afford to pay.
So why do so many companies link your pay to your performance? Well, it's not just a random guess. It's actually based on some pretty solid theories about what motivates us. Let's take a quick peek at the psychology that makes merit pay work.
It really comes down to three main ideas. First, you've got reinforcement theory. Super simple. When you reward good performance with more money, you're probably going to see more of that good performance. Makes sense, right? Second is expectancy theory. This says we work harder when we truly believe that putting in more effort will get us better results and a bigger reward. And finally, equity theory. We feel motivated when we believe that what we're getting paid is a fair trade for the effort we're putting in.
Okay, let's zoom back out one last time and look beyond just the salary and bonuses. We're going to quickly cover the extras that can really sweeten the deal, and the laws that are in place to keep everything fair.
These extras usually fall into three main buckets. You've got incentives, which are directly tied to productivity, think profit sharing. Then there are fringe benefits, which are all about your long-term security, like pensions and health insurance. And finally, you have perquisites, or perks, which are often for senior staff and include things like a company car, a club membership, or extra paid holidays.
And of course, all of this is governed by rules. There are key laws, like the Minimum Wages Act, that set the absolute floor for what you can be paid. You've got the Equal Pay Act, which ensures fairness between genders for doing similar work. And then there are acts like the Payment of Gratuity Act, which provide a financial safety net for employees who've been with a company for a long time.
So there you have it. We've gone from the big picture of total rewards all the way down into the nitty-gritty of pay structures and back out again. The real question now is for you. When you look at the complete package, the salary, the benefits, the opportunities to grow, the work-life balance, what part of your total rewards do you really value the most? Because knowing that, that's the first step to truly understanding your worth.